Getting that timing down pat, son. The Sharon shit's going. The Sharon stuff's going crazy. I'm messing this up.
Oh my. We're getting it together, man.
We got it though. We're good. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. Coming at you live on a Tuesday. And 8:24 going on there. Technical difficulty.
You bragging.
Man, Tuesdays, bro. Tuesdays. But what's up, everybody? Welcome in to Bet That with Dan and Jerrion, special edition, Mamba edition. As you all know, it is 8:24, which is the retired numbers of Kobe being Bryant. So, Jerrion, what does Mamba Day mean to you? We'll start off like this.
I mean, it's good and bad, man. It's the death of a black superhero, man. That's really how I look at it, man. It's like that's how it was sad, man. I was sad when it happened. It didn't take long for that to sit in with me, but I try to remember the better parts, though. I mean, probably my favorite player, man. Him and Pistol Pete are my top two favorite players. Like Kobe and Pistol Pete, those are my top two favorite players. I can't say which one because they both kind of really inspired me playing and making me want to play. So, but Kobe, there was definitely way more Kobe NBA highlights than there was Pistol Pete. Pistol Pete was more collegiate,
right.
But Kobe, man, yeah, man, I've been following him since like he was in high school. I still like in my parents' house in the room still got the cutout from Slam magazine for him with the Lower Marion jersey on when they were writing an article about him before the draft and stuff.
Right.
I had those Crazy Eights when they first came out.
Yeah, oh yeah, those are nice.
I had those. I bought those. Those were $88, so they were in budget. They're in budget. I remember I bought those for my freshman year, man, and that's the best year I had. So
the 88s, sporting the 88s.
Yeah, wearing the Kobe's, man. I averaged like 27 a game that year. So
nice.
I was balling that year. So shout out to Kobe and them shoes, man.
Hell yeah. Shoes. It must be the shoes. It's not the shoes, Mars.
What about you, man?
But yeah, Mamba Day. This is I remember like it was yesterday, it was kind of like yesterday. My friend who was no longer with us, he pretty much called me, and because I saw it on the ticker on ESPN, and I was like, no way. And I was like, so I had to click on and see what was going on, and then I seen all this footage going on and everything. Mm-hmm. And my buddy texted me, and he goes, "Are you okay?" He goes, "I know you're kind of freaking out. Are you okay?" And I was like, "This no way. This is real." So I'm just kind of looking it up. I didn't believe it, and then they kind of like after a couple of hours, I'm like, okay. They wouldn't go a couple of hours, but on a whim, like something actually happened. Yeah. And then they saw the footage of the chopper going down. I'm just like, oh god. But
I actually haven't seen that. I don't even know if I want to. I've only seen the wreckage. I didn't even know that was out. I didn't even know there was footage like that, like of it literally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it makes you want to hug your children. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But yeah, Kobe to me, childhood hero. We do have a guest here. Oh, there he is.
Yeah,
he's outside Mickey D's. Hey, what's going on, bro? But as a childhood hero, Magic was the guy that made me pick up the ball. Jordan's the one that inspired me, and Kobe's gave me that mentality to go all out. So that's what happened. So
I'm Kobe was a fan too. Like I said, I was a Lakers fan before him as well.
Right.
So been watching the Lakers. So it was awesome that he went there. That draft day trade was crazy, man. Think if he'd went to Charlotte, man, I wonder how it would have went.
Yeah. Yep, the old Kobe story. I'm playing in LA or I'm going back to Italy.
hey, sometimes you got to go full Manning, and he went full Manning.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Lennon?
What's up, Lennon?
Man? How's it going, guys?
Man, shit was good.
Hanging out with sporting the Kobe jersey, or is that?
You got the memo? You couldn't come on the show today unless you had Lakers gear on. Good.
Yeah.
It is not a Kobe jersey, but it is a Wilt Chamberlain.
It's Lakers. This just says Lakers Republic on it.
Yeah. Wilt Chamberlain, though, yeah, my all-time favorite player, other than Magic Johnson. Guy was a pimp.
Oh yeah,
yeah, it was huge. But anyways, Lennon, what does Mamba Day mean to you? We've been doing this question to open up the show.
Mamba Day. I'm not sure. I've never actually given it some thought. Honestly, to me, it just means just giving it your all, really. You know, Kobe inspired lots of people just to never give up, and just to see that in people that he's trained, like Trae Young, you know, Luka Doncic, Devin Booker, countless others.
Yeah, Devin Booker's a big one. He reminds me of Kobe every time I watch him play.
Yeah. He's the closest thing we got to.
He is, but we shouldn't compare him to Kobe.
Like, I'm not comparing him at all.
He'll never be Kobe.
Oh, no. I was actually just referencing the fact that Stephen A. compared him to Kobe.
Oh.
I mean, I think he just kind of meant like the way that Dan and I are saying that it's his style of play.
Like Kobe-esque.
Literally, you can go pull up clips and put them side by side and see this. You can see, okay, this dude taught him that the same way Jordan taught. Or Jordan, you know, he got the moves from Jordan. Like, it's the same moves, the same fadeaway, the same spots in the lane. You know what I mean? Like, it was.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
It was very reminiscent, man, of Kobe. So I loved watching the Devin Booker this playoff run. It gave me a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of flashback.
Yeah, a nice little flashback. For those of you guys watching live, leave your comments below, and we'll we'll share them on air if they're relevant.
Yeah. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah, make sure
click that button.
Click it.
But anyways, we got a little thing here. Some Kobe achievements. This is for people who don't know who Kobe Bryant is. You must be living under a rock for like a month for 5, 10, 20 years. Kobe Bryant, 5-10 NBA champion, 2-time NBA Finals MVP. And an NBA MVP, I believe that was in 2008. 18-time All-Star, 4-time All-Star MVP, 15-time All-NBA team, 12-time All-Defensive, 2-time All-Scoring champion, and a 2-time gold medalist.
Steve
and I'm out of breath.
His MVPs.
Yeah, Steve.
At me. One of those was Kobe's.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Steve Nash's was Kobe's.
One of those was Kobe. I'm sorry.
Yep.
At least both of Steve Nash's should have been Kobe's.
Literally, you really could honestly say that. Both of those could have went to. I don't know why they didn't either, man. Still kind of mad about that. I'm glad. I like Steve. Love Steve Nash, man.
I feel like the only reason they did that is because the Suns had a better record. If the Lakers had a better record, you know Kobe would have fucking gotten it.
Yeah, and he was scoring and assisting. So, you know, they were like, you know, there was all that like ball hog Kobe stuff. You know what I mean? You remember.
Yeah.
The narrative.
Of course.
The haters.
Yeah, Kobe doesn't pass.
Yeah. But one of those for sure was Kobe's, man, like without a doubt in my mind. I remember watching both of those thoroughly.
But do you remember Ron Artest whenever they asked him about him shooting the ball? He's like, Kobe, pass me the ball.
Yeah. hey, you better do it, man. If I pass it to you, shoot it. And you don't think Kobe had that conversation with him?
Right. No. Exactly.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Don't shoot it.
Shoot it.
Shoot that thing.
Exactly. Yeah, I do believe that Steve Nash probably should have never won an MVP, in my opinion. I believe both of those should have gone to Kobe. For sure. Because he was the best player on the league right there. So
you're right, bro. I think maybe if Nash, they would have like beat the Lakers that year and not even won the championship, then maybe you can argue, but I don't know, man. Both of them regular seasons, man, that was prime 2-4.
Yeah, exactly.
That Laker team was rough. It was tough. Kobe, Odom, Gasol, Shannon Brown, remember him? He was one of my favorite little high flyer boy. Man, they had some good pieces on those Kobe and Powell teams, man. When you really think about it, man, those the teams are kind of jacked up too. Derek Fisher was still there.
Yep. Shannon Brown was my boy.
Man,
Spartian right there from MSU.
I know you know Shannon. You know Shannon.
Spartian right there. But yeah, he did have a good roster with him at that point in time with Andrew Bynum, Paul Gasol, Ron Artest, Ariza, Fisher, shit, like you said, Shannon Brown, Luke Walton.
Yeah, even Luke was doing his thing off the bench.
Yeah,
everybody on the bench, man. Like if you couldn't do something when you came in the game, you wasn't just on that team, on those teams, those Kobe teams.
Exactly.
Kobe, or the Kobe and Powell teams.
Yep, exactly. But there was a time where Kobe had to score a bunch of points in ish amount of points, I guess.
I love it.
But I like this little photo. I wanted to grant.
That's dope.
We did this.
That's dope.
We did this. It's 81 against Jalen Rose, and I hate Jalen Rose because he went to Michigan for 1, and he's part of the Fab Five for 2.
Yeah. I mean, the whole 81. I mean, Dan, how do you feel? I mean, I dropped 81 last night on the Real Boys. You witnessed it. How did it feel?
It's like poetic.
No, man, but that 81 game, man, bro, that was wow. Like, was everybody watching it live? Can everybody watch it live?
I just realized I muted myself, so I was talking for a minute and I didn't even realize.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it was dark. I didn't see you. I would have stopped. But yeah, if you saw it live, man, it was even crazier. And the replay doesn't do it justice, man, because you thought he was going to get the honey bun.
Oh yeah,
you thought he was going to get the honey bun. You thought that was going to be a Wilt 100 and not an 80. Like he really could have. And I can't remember what happened. Didn't he get pulled? He stopped something. He got pulled. Wasn't it something crazy?
Yeah, it was got pulled like
something like that, where he could have easily had it had he had been in for like the 5 or 7 minutes.
Mm-hmm. No, I think it was like 10 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I know it was something crazy where he probably would have had over 100 at the rate he was going.
Yeah, it was. They were. I think they at halftime they were down. I think it was like 63 to 49 or something like that. So they were getting their butts kicked. Yeah, and then it was. And then Kobe just comes back, and then I remember watching like a documentary about the 81, and then Phil was saying something like, "I'm going to take him out," and then like Brian Shaw looked at him and goes, "You better not. He has 74 points." And he's just like, "Okay, I'll leave him in." Yeah. So,
bro, I'm not coming out.
Yeah, right.
Like whoever you send in, we may have to box. I'm 74. Are you crazy? Don't fool me at 25.
Yeah, he should have got the 100. He definitely should have.
Easy. Another 10 minutes?
Hey, my phone may die, but if it does, I will be back on in just a minute.
Gotcha.
Okay, sounds good, bro. Yeah. But yeah, it was. Yeah, it's 28 for 46.
Oh yeah, he definitely
7 for 13 from 3, and 8 for 20 from the free throw line. 20. You fouled that man at least 10 times. Come on.
Did you see what Kawhi was talking about? That moment he talked about Kobe? Shot attempts. And Kawhi said that Kobe was like, "What's the most you ever shot in a game?" And Kawhi was like, "I don't know, 22, 23 times." He's like, "I shot the ball 46 times."
Yep.
They pay you to shoot the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like telling Kawhi, man, what are you doing? Shoot.
And this is why the Clippers won't win a title.
I mean, he shoots now. He ain't got no choice.
Yeah.
Like, I give it to you, man. He's one of the few players still left that he cranks it up a notch in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Kawhi,
he's good.
Healthy playoff Kawhi.
Yeah.
Healthy Kawhi. Yes.
Healthy Kawhi. That's man. I don't know. I think maybe we got maybe two prime more years left of Kawhi in this.
Yeah, we do. I would say we do, but I would say at the same time that it's not the same one that we saw in San Antonio before the quad injury, or that 1 year in Toronto. I don't think we're seeing.
No, definitely.
I think we're seeing.
Yeah, Toronto version was the best version of him, in my opinion. all around, like that's that's the top. That's the pinnacle.
Like hands down.
There's no way Toronto wins if that's not him at his pinnacle. Like I don't think he's going to ever get any higher than that. Like you know what I'm saying? I think that was the best year ever going to see. He might get back to that level. He ain't going to ever get there.
Who knows? Who knows? Kawhi Leonard, how did he make it onto the Mamba show?
well, we were talking about the quote, man. He don't shoot enough, but Kobe doesn't have that problem. Shoot. They pay you to shoot the ball.
Shoot. That's right. Shoot that dang ball. And when it wouldn't be an episode about Kobe if we didn't do this. Michael Jordan against Kobe Bryant. Now the stats are here. You can obviously look; they are one-sided for Jordan. Some of them, most of them, anyways. But who would you take? The NBA draft is tomorrow. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, top 3 picks. You have the number 1 pick. Who are you taking?
All in their primes?
All in their primes. Why not? It's a fantasy show. Let's think about it.
Let me see.
Ooh, it's a stumper.
I'm gonna go Kobe.
Okay.
And then Jordan. But the Kobe Jordan thing is either way. That's like the chicken or the egg. Which one came first?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because Kobe to me is just the remix, like 2.0. Like, really. Like, he's a better outside shooter. That's what I say. He's a better outside shooter than Mike. So, I mean, that's your pick your poison. But like I said, I say this all the time. LeBron's not better than Kobe. I don't care what you say.
No.
He's not better than Kobe.
No matter what the stats say, I will not believe it.
I don't need to see no stats.
I don't need to see no numbers on that. But
what's the games?
If I was drafting, it would be Jordan. I would take Jordan number 1. I love you, Kobe. I do. But I'm going to take Jordan number 1 because he's Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
He's the man that made Kobe. Without Michael, there's no Kobe, pretty much. So
really, that's what I said. You can switch them. Like it's either one. Either one is right, but it's not LeBron. I can tell you that. Sorry.
No.
Lakers fan all day, but we're going to be objective, and he's number 3 out of these 3, easy. Like that's nothing to think about. Like what are we talking about?
Would you take Dwayne Wade over LeBron?
No.
No,
not even prime Wade. I think I can't do it. Can't do it.
I wouldn't do it either.
Nah. He had a hell of a run, but
right.
You talking about Miami LeBron?
Ooh. Miami LeBron? Yeah.
No. I gotta take 6 all day. For real. Yeah, he was a beast.
Yeah.
In Miami, bro. He was really a beast. So
the return of the villain. We get to see number 6 next year too. So.
Yeah, man. I like that. It was supposed to happen last year or the bubble year, I believe.
Yeah, but AD didn't want his number or something like that.
I
don't want him.
It was Space Jam.
Oh, Space Jam. Yeah.
That was the only reason they didn't do it that year. It was because there was something with the Space Jam conflict, like his number. I guess he had to be tweaked through. I don't know. That's what it was.
Right. But before we take off, we're going to spend a few more minutes on this topic. What's your favorite Kobe moment? I have mine out right now.
Go ahead, get it.
But it's 2010, Game 7 of the NBA Finals against Boston.
Oh,
I remember this because I didn't have a TV at the time. I was living in Vassar. And all I had was a radio, so that's how I kept up on my sports. Was I listened to ESPN radio? So I was listening to Game 7 of the NBA Finals on the radio, and it was thunderstorming outside. So in order for me to get a signal, I had to make one of those little tinfoil antennas, and hang it up on my curtain rod and sit by the window with the radio.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pouring, and I'm getting drenched, so I'm getting soaked just for this game. And I just remember it like vividly because I threw the radio as soon as it was over with. As soon as I heard Odom throws the ball up court to Kobe and the game's over, radio gone. And it was awesome. And I went back and watched the game as soon as I got a TV, as soon as I was able to.
Well, I mean, there's a lot to choose from, bro. That is definitely one of the ones. I thought you were going with. I thought you were about to say the shot he hit versus Phoenix, the elbow. I thought that's what you're talking about. But one of my favorites is the dunk on Dwight Howard.
Ooh, that was nasty,
bro. Poster, like have you the poster, like where he's literally Vince Cartered him, like. Like, you know what I mean? Like he did. Like that's the closest thing we've seen since the Vince dunk.
Uh-huh.
Somebody going over somebody like he went over him, and that was prime Dwight Howard right there. And when he was Defensive Player of the Year, isn't that the year they played in the finals?
Yeah, that was Orlando. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I don't know if that was Orlando. That was Orlando Dwight, and Orlando Dwight was a beast. Like, it wasn't nobody just dunking on him like that. And Kobe dunked all over him.
Yeah.
Let me say what was another one. Of course, you got the 81. That's phenomenal.
81. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, there's the 60. I think it was the 64 at the Garden.
Well, the one I was going to say is of course the Garden. Of course the Garden one. But the one I was going to say was rookie year Kobe NBA dunk contest.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, man. I mean, he came out there. He had the swag. He was flexing. That's the first time you saw him. He broke it out. That was the first time, like rookie year, and he flexed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
twice like MJ too.
Yeah, man. Like, yes, like, yeah. So it kind of just, I was like, yeah, this boy gonna be good, right? Like, I was really, as a Kobe fan, I was happy, man. So that's definitely one of my favorite moments too. Wish LeBron would have dunk contest, but anyways.
Yeah. Anyways, he's too old now. I don't want to see LeBron in dunk contest now. Maybe like 5 years ago.
And
not now. But yeah, it was or when he airballed those 3 shots in the NBA final. I think it was the Western Conference Finals against Utah.
That was rookie year, wasn't it?
It was either rookie or sophomore year, yeah.
Yeah, it was one of the first 2 years. Yeah. I remember that.
Yep, and then came back the next year and beat the brakes off him.
Yeah, man.
Karl Malone, who? John Stockton, who?
A lot of moments, man. I loved when he would get into a Rondo and Rajah Bell. I mean, Matt
Chris
Barnes.
Childs fight.
Yeah,
Start swinging on him.
Yeah, man. I love it, man. I love Mamba mentality, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, Mamba mentality. But I don't think Lennon's coming back, so I think we're just gonna cut this. We're gonna cut this episode right now.
It's been too good.
Yeah, but yeah, his Wi-Fi was this McDonald's Wi-Fi. That's what happens. But,
yeah, I'm loving.
But anyways, we want to give a big shout out to Lennon for coming on to the show for as long as he could. Thank you, sir, for coming on. And this has been the Mamba special. We just wanted to come at you a little bit today, throw a little bit of Mamba juice at you.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will see you on Thursday with a whole lot to talk about. Some things going down. Yes, I do like the Lakers signing Taco Fall. We're going to be talking about that too.
Uh-oh.
Taco Fall going to get some playing time.
LA, baby. Laker Nation all day.
That's right, guys. All right. Go follow us. Everything's in the description. Go follow us on Instagram, Facebook. We are now on TikTok and Twitch. It's all Bet That Podcast.
Yep. Check
follow us.
Follow.
Hit that like and subscribe button and tell your mama to tell your friends about everything that we do. Love you guys. Peace.